Eliezer was a man defined by his devotion to service. He was at every church event, running the soup kitchen, organizing the youth group, always busy. He used the verse, "Faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead," as both a motivator for himself and a heavy hammer to judge others. His frequent target was Mrs. Ruth, a quiet, reclusive woman who attended service every week but never volunteered. In Eliezer's mind, Mrs. Ruth's faith was clearly dead. The church faced a major crisis. A massive debt threatened to close their community outreach center. Eliezer organized countless fundraisers, pouring every ounce of his energy into saving the center. He grew bitter, observing the congregation's perceived lack of effort. "Where are their works?" he fumed, his anger focused entirely on Mrs. Ruth, who merely sat in the back row, silently praying, offering no visible help. Eliezer confronted the pastor, complaining that the community was too selfish to save their own center. The pastor listened patiently, then took Eliezer to the church accountant. The accountant showed Eliezer the ledger. Just days before the deadline, the entire debt, tens of thousands of dollars, had been paid off by a single anonymous donor. Even more surprisingly, the pastor revealed that Mrs. Ruth's reclusiveness was due to her silent ministry. She spent every afternoon visiting the sick and elderly who could not leave their homes, paying for their medicine and their rent with her own money. Mrs. Ruth's works were not public displays. They were profound, hidden acts of love between two souls, seeking no recognition. If you like stories that make you reflect on life's choices and overcoming adversity, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next ones. Eliezer was humbled into silence. He realized his works were motivated by pride and the desire for recognition, while Mrs. Ruth's were motivated by pure, quiet love. He understood that the verse, "Faith without works is dead," didn't demand public performance. It demanded a heart overflowing with genuine compassion. The true work of faith is done in the silence, where only God can see it. He found Mrs. Ruth praying in the back pew. He didn't criticize her silence. He simply knelt beside her and, for the first time in years, prayed for humility, not for recognition. Eliezer returned to his service, but his heart was fundamentally changed. He stopped judging the attendance of others and started focusing on the intention of his own heart. He learned that true faith is not measured by the visibility of the effort, but by the love that fuels it. The greatest works of the Spirit are often the ones the world never sees. May the story of Eliezer and Mrs. Ruth remind us that we cannot judge the heart of another, and that the greatest acts of love are sometimes performed in absolute silence. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to the channel and come be a part of our community of faith and resilience.